Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is XX31 Fachos commentating for the ZKN clan, and I am bringing you a tips and tricks video on how to improve your sniping skills. So, like feeding, stuff like that. And this gameplay is, I believe, me going like 107 kills. I'm not sure about the deaths, but it's a good gameplay. So, before I get into anything, I just want to thank you all for the support of our videos and our team tages and our episodes. I just want to thank you guys because without you, this would never happen. And one last thing, I know you guys are like, oh my god, he's a kid. Dislike. Well, I know a lot of you you don't like it when kids commentate, but just stick with me. I know I have a nasally voice. My voice isn't the greatest. I broke my nose when I was a kid, so that's part of the reason, but just stick with me through this video because I will be definitely giving you great tips on how to improve. Okay, so let's get right into the tips and tricks I'm going to be giving you. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you classes that I use that help me get feeds. This is going to be the first episode of many, I hope, at least, that are going to be on this channel that are going to help you turn you into a better feeder. So, like the next video I might do, let's see, how to quick scope or how to, and like what situations, like when to quick scope, when to hard scope, when to drag scope. But for this video, let's keep it simple. I'm going to be showing you the classes that I use, and I didn't record it, but the game modes that I prefer. So, I'll leave you out right now to enjoy, I believe, the next 20 seconds, and I will be right back. Oh, never mind. So, our first class is the SVU. This is for more hard scoping and spraying. I like to use extended mags and FMJ because I like to have power and bigger clips. A lot of people like to use fast mag or ballistic CPU, or I even see some people use I don't even know what it's called, but whatever, let's move on. I like to use the secondary B23R because it is hard to quick scope with the SVU, so I use the B23R to move my way around the map. As my perk 1, I like to use Ghost or Lightweight, doesn't matter, those reasons are explanatory. And so yes, I like to use Toughness and perk 2 grade to use fast mags. So I can put down my tag faster and toughness, so when people shoot me, my shot doesn't bounce around. I like to have both because it helps both ways. Okay, so for my third perk, I like to use dexterity just so I can aim faster, and I use tactical insertion, that's the word, to so I can spawn trap in Double Ocean, which is, I think, the best mode for getting feeds. And a lot of people like hardpoint because they all bunch up near the hardpoint, but it's all preference. I prefer the tactical insertion. So our next class is a DSR-50, which I use more for quick scoping, and I like to use extended mag, ballistic CPU, and FMJ. Ballistic CPU, so my doesn't sway as much. FMJ, so I have more power. Even though the DSR-50 does already have a lot of power, I like to get shots through walls and multiple enemies at once. Extended mags because, honestly, I don't think the DSR is that big of a clip. I believe it's 5, so I want it to be 7, so I have comfort room if I do miss a shot. Okay, moving on. I like to use lightweight so I can run around the map faster because I do not have a secondary, so I would have to be relying on my sniper a lot more. As my second perk, I like to use fast mags or toughness, doesn't matter. Fast mags is so I can put down my tag insertion so I can spawn kill them coming out of their spawn, so I get faster feeds and better feeds, more clean, so it's easier. Use dexterity so I aim faster, and a tomahawk just for, like, you know, getting cool trick shots or bank shots or randoms, or you could use a B23R, it's personal preference. And by the way, all these classes, it is what I use. This is just to get you started. In the end, it just matters what is personal preference. So the XVR, this is very similar to the SVU in very ways, so I like to spray with it. It's more of a hard scoping gun than a quick scope. I like to use FMJ because I have more power, and extended clips for the same reasons as the SVU. Some people like to use Zoom or ballistic CPU or ACOG, or fast mags, but it's personal preference. Okay, so as my secondary, I like to use B23R because, as I said before, when you're moving around, you want to use the B23R because it's easier to get kills with. Because with the XPR, it's very hard to quickscope. It's possible, but most likely you're gonna get a hit marker. So as my first perk, I like to use Ghost, like to stay off the radar, but you could use Lightweight, doesn't matter. As my second perk, same reason as the SPUs, I like to use Fast Mags and Toughness. As my third perk, I like to use Extreme Conditioning so I can run faster, run for more distance, but I should have had Dexterity, it really doesn't matter, and Tactical Insertion for the same reasons as I said before, because I like to spawn camp and get feeds that way. Okay, so for the last class, but definitely one of the best classes I think, is the Ballista. I like to use the Ballistic CPU, FMJ, and Fastbag, same reasons as the DSR, because, well, DSR and the Ballista, I hope I said that right, are very similar guns. They're both bolt actions. Ballista is, however, a little bit less powerful, but it does aim in quicker, I think, so that's why I like that. Okay, as a secondary, I don't use a secondary because, as again, I could quickscope with this, and that's how I move around the map. So, yes, I don't need a secondary when I'm using on like the DSR, the Ballista. That was a little tongue twister. No, it wasn't. So let's move on. So the first perk I like to use is Lightweight, so I can run faster, get to my tac insertion spot, place it down, and start spawn camping. My second perk is Fast Mags. That's because so I can put down my tac insertion faster, sorry. And I like to use Tactical Mass, so like Shock Charge don't affect me, or Dexterity. And I like to use the Tomahawk so I can get bank shots or randoms. That's always cool. And for the rest of this video, those are all my classes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is the rest of the gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I'm a kid. I know a lot of you guys don't like that, but I hope these tips and tricks helped you. This was not more for the advanced sniper, but for the people who are just beginning and they want to learn like what classes or how to do it. So I definitely want your guys' feedback, like what I could do better, what I need to improve on, do I need a better mic, stuff like that. That would be great. Gratefully helpful. I don't even think gratefully is a word. And I'm very nervous. Whew. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope these tips and tricks will help you. Leave your comments. What do you think I should do for the next tips and tricks video? Or I might have somebody else commentate for it. I don't know. So, yeah. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. And I believe for the next tips and tricks for getting better feeds, I'm going to go over the quick scoping, the hard scoping, and the direct scope, and when to use it. Or I might talk about my tac insertion strategies. Well, this has been X61 Fachos for the ZKN clan, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and see you guys next time.